Hi guys, welcome back to my XVS guide. Now I'm gonna review Selphie. So she is a mage, so let's compare her to Forwin Vitalis and Sarah. So like you know that Selphie is flexible. She can become either true double hand or true dual wield mage. But if you compare her boost in respective category, I must say it is lower than the specialist version. Like you can see that she only get 100% true dual wield, which is lower than Forwin Vitalis, and for true double hand it is also lower than Sarah. Okay, but the magic boost is also about the same, 190%, only 10% better than Sarah and Vitalis, but her health is quite good. Okay, same for spirit and defense. So yes, I don't have any complaint. My only complaint for her is she doesn't have innate dual wield. So that's kind of annoying because you need to equip certain abilities or equipment to activate her true dual wield. Okay, and she also doesn't have fatal damage protection. Okay, as an extra, she also deal 80% bird and machine killer. Okay, so very nice, especially we have charge of CWA battalion, so I can say she is good for that trial. Okay, and that's it for her stats. Okay, nothing so special. What about her abilities? Let's take a look on them. She is a Chaos Wave Awakened Chainer, and for elements, she able to chain with water and earth element. Okay, so those are her main elements. She able to imperil 110% of those elements. Okay, 10% less than usual number, but I guess it's okay. But the best part about Selphie is she has an ability called Booyaka, and with Booyaka you can chain with other Chaos Wave elements, okay, other than water and earth, because it is physical attack which deal magic damage. So it is based on your magic stats. Okay, so that means if you equip her with, let's say, fire weapon, this Booyaka able to do elemental chain with fire Chaos Wave Awaken. So that's pretty good because that means she able to chain with all characters, I mean all mages and future mages too. This is really good, especially for dark vision, where you cannot bring duplicate. Okay, and other than those amazing offensive abilities, she also able to support your party. Okay, this buff maybe not that good in long-term battle, but this is very useful on first turn. On the first turn, you don't have 50% damage mitigation, so with this 40% damage mitigation, you can cast it on the first turn, and you also get 50% all elemental resist. Let's say you need all elemental resist buff. In that case, you probably bring Ignis. So Ignis 80% all elemental resist is not available on the first turn. So you can use this buff as a placeholder. Okay, but after the battle goes on, you probably never use it anymore. Okay, you will want to upgrade into 50% damage mitigation through limit burst or better all elemental resist. So very nice. Okay, and she also have active Entrust. So her Entrust is useful because it unlocks strongest water and earth elemental Chaos Wave, but this skill unlock lasts for 4 turns. Okay, and you only need 30 LB. So I can say you can entrust your LB if you need emergency thing, like 50% mitigation before threshold. So yes, this is really a nice thing to have. Okay, but her stats buff, status ailments, I can say maybe they are useless. Okay, and for damage, this is where she lacks. Like you can see on the table that her damage is not that great. It is definitely not the worst. Okay, but it is not top tier. Because yes, she has great flexibility, so I guess they need to nerf it somewhere. Okay, and for rotation, it is also pretty simple. Okay, simply use ready and extreme water ga to imperil water resist, and then use that slot water or wall if you need that 40% damage mitigation. Okay, and after that you can simply spam slot water or extreme water gun, because I think the damage maybe not that different. Okay, so yes, that's really nice. But let's say you cannot use water and earth element, simply use Buyaka. Buyaka is, well, it's also really simple. Simply ready and spam that Buyaka. That's it. Okay, really simple character. So enough about abilities, now let's talk about partner. For partner, I can say that, wow, okay, because she can take advantage of the elemental imbue like physical character. You can use Riku, you can use Selphie to imbue her with certain element. So that's really nice if you have elemental imbuer. Okay, very nice. And because she able to chain with all Chaos Wave Awakened chainers, I mean the triple caster, of course. Basically, any recent mages are good friends to her. For recent trial, I must say she is also quite decent against recent trial, especially against the Chocobo, because she has that 80% bird killer. Okay, really nice. And for other trials, I can say she is also okay, because remember she has access to all elements depending on your equipment. Okay, but maybe against newer trials, it is not that recommended, because remember her Buyaka weakness is it is only single target, not AoE like your usual Mage Chaos Wave Awaken magics. Okay, so enough about that thing, let's talk about equipment. So focus on building her magic stat, it's obvious, okay, and because I totally recommend you to create her into true dual build mage, because yes, to get the advantage of the Buyaka, okay, you need to become dual wielder, so you don't need to worry about imbuing element to her. Okay, you can equip Queen Essence or Tetra Sylphid Synergy. So I list the equipment here, okay, for fire element, ice element. Remember that if you have better equipment, then equip that. Okay, this is only for example. Like for ice element, I write Ice Road. I know Ice Road has low magic, but yes, this is simply example. Okay, remember that Selphie versatility in equipment is quite good. Okay, she able to equip sword, able to give rod, staff. So simply search the element. I believe she able to has access to all elements easily. Okay, even if you are newer players, some of equipment I list on the screen are old veteran equipment, so I'm sorry, okay, but yes, the point here is she is great. Okay, and now my conclusion for Selphie. Selphie is really unique mage because she has access to all elemental for Chaos Wave Awakened chaining families. Okay, so this is really special thing. Okay, if you search someone who likes that, then Selphie is the answer. Okay, she also has nice placeholder buff on the start of the battle. So yeah, very versatile character, able to support, deal offensive damage. But let's say you search for top tier mage, then Selphie is not the one, because you just see that yes, her damage even when using water and earth elements are not the best. She only deal 47 times damage per cast, which is really low, okay, compared to the like of 4-Wind Visualist, who able to reach 80 times damage per cast. So really damage is not her specialty, okay, but yes, flexibility is her specialty, not damage. Okay, and the worst thing about Selphie is the Trust Mastery Word and STMR. Okay, wow, I must say, actually the STMR is not that bad, but the Trust Mastery Word, like you can see, it increase magic it's decent, 155 magic. It's probably the highest magic boost on Thrustmaster level. But it is Fizz weapon, for God's sake. Who's gonna need this Thrustmaster reward except for herself? Okay, but if you use Selphie, this is really decent weapon for her. Okay, it increases health, high magic. So yes, decent for her, bad for the others. For STMR, it's also decent for her because it gives her dual wield. But for other mages, maybe it is not that tempting. Okay, sure, it is nice. Okay, 50% magic. For most mages, it gives 50% magic and 50% true dual wield, which is something that's really hard to increase. Okay, true dual wield magic. But really, the 30% magic using Fizz, that kind of put me off. Okay, still it is quite decent, but I don't recommend you to get this. Okay, yeah, if you really need true dual wield magic, I think you have obtained the wings that transcend time from Gilgamesh STMR. That is better, I guess, 60% magic if I'm not mistaken. Okay, and yes, remember that Buyaka, even when it is good, it is only single target. Okay, so make sure you don't need AoE attack when use her. I mean, okay, on Dark Vision maybe it's not a problem because yeah, usually Dark Vision consists 2 enemies. Okay, for magic stage, so you can clear the waves within 2 turns, which is still S+. Okay, but for trials who need multiple attack, Buyaka is not that great. Okay, so yeah, but I think that's all you need to know about Selphie. Thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more Final Fantasy Private Spheres guide. Bye bye guys.